Welcome to ArchRivals Football Season 4. Sponsored by Raz Energy, Steiner Sports, and Super Draft Pro. Here is your starting lineup for Season 4. Number 20, Darnell, the Playmaker, Sallins. Number 96, Alex, the Bearman, Al-Kazzaz. And number 69, Ricky, the Master of Mayhem, Litwinkowich. Kickoff is starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing on this Saturday evening? I know you probably watching your college football and whatnot, but I am here, and I am here to talk some NFL football. Got a lot of stuff to get into. We got a trade to talk about, obviously. And I got some other things to get into. We're going to preview the weekend ahead and stuff like that. But I'm not here alone. War Broncos in the building. What a way to bring in my co-host, D1, the only, the Bearman, Alex Al-Kazzaz. What's going on?
Oh, a lot going on, baby. And it's good to have John here with us, man.
I think John knew he can't escape this one. He can't escape this one.
Oh, he definitely can. And it's good to have him here because when we get to a certain game, it's obviously a very important week for him because of a bet, but there's a lot more to the story now.
Oh, I already sent him a grip of what he'll be doing this weekend.
Yeah, but it's like I said, at the end of the day, we're all going to praise John. We're going to acknowledge him because he's a man of his word. He's courageous. It takes a lot of courage to keep your end of the deals. And a lot of people back out, but John's not that kind of guy. John's fearless.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one, John. And y'all have fun with them picks. And, ESPN they don't do stuff right, so I just whatever. But one thing ESPN does right, they do give me my information that I need. So as we like to start off on Saturdays, we got to recap what took place Thursday Night Football. And Bearman, we actually saw some points put up in Thursday Night Football.
Oh, yeah, don't we?
Arizona Cardinals hosting the New Orleans Saints with the Arizona Cardinals winning 42-34. And that second quarter, as you can see on the screen right there, that was a big second quarter there.
Oh, that it was. That it was indeed. 25 points.
You know how did they get them 25 points?
I think I know, but you can tell us.
Not one, but 2 pick sixes.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that something you would love to see your own team do? Have return 2 interceptions to the house.
When is the last time have I ever seen 2 pick sixes in the same game before? I can't recall.
I'm sure. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. Arizona actually did this back in 2010 against Dallas. Believe it or not. I've never seen it. I've never seen my team, have that blessing, but I've seen it be done against my team, which was in 2010.
2 pick sixes as we were getting closer to halftime. The first one wasn't any dog fault. That's the receiver fault. I think that was Marcus Callaway, if I remember correctly. Went through his hands into the cornerback, and he took it back. And then the following drive, Andy Dalton throws it right to Isaiah Simmons, and he took it back to the house. So they later went from the Saints having the lead to the Saints being down, and they was down pretty much for good.
John, as far as me getting a league in a pick'em league, it's absolutely futile for me at this point. But I'm gonna keep trying. That's what Playmaker gives me credit for. I tried, so there's a little bit of pride in that. But anyway, my fantasy teams both stink. It's bad. It's bad luck for me. That's the problem. It's bad luck. But keep going, right?
You got anything? Yeah, anything you want to say about this game, Bearman? The Saints and the Cardinals.
Well, everybody's gonna ask. So did Kyler Murray do his homework? Did he not? Was he not too much focused on the release of the new Call of Duty? 20 for 29, 204 yards and a touchdown.
Somebody
7
came
carries
back
for
though.
30 yards.
But somebody came back for the Cardinals though. I think they make it very more easier for him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that would be DeAndre Hopkins.
How did he look in his
10 catches, 103 yards.
No, so he just gonna pick up right where he left off at? Like it
Yep.
ain't nothing?
Just picking up where the dude left off.
Oh, by the way, Marshawn Lattimore didn't even play, so yeah, that kind of helps.
Mm-hmm.
Question for you, Bearman, real quickly, because everybody been talking about it. Did you read anything into Kyler Murray getting into it with Keith Kingsbury? Or just like, yeah, it is what it is?
I did not hear anything about Kyler Murray. Wait, so what you just said? Wait, there was something about him? Okay. Oh, you mean about the supposed argument with Cliff Kingsbury?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple of things on Twitter, but let's be honest. I mean, players getting into arguments with their coaches. I mean, that's nothing new.
I think he asked you a question.
Did Dalton pad his stats? Yes, but who cares? We have a high-scoring game on Thursday Night Football. Oh, yeah. Well, there's no doubt about that, John. There's no doubt about that.
What was Andy Dalton numbers, by the way?
Oh, well, very well. Actually, you know what? And I'm glad that John actually breached this subject because, quite frankly, we should have actually thought of it because I do have actually his numbers. I mean, a quarterback who throws 4 touchdowns and 3 picks in the same game. I mean, there's also something that's some would say it's considered unheard of, wouldn't you say?
What would that be?
4 touchdowns and 3 picks.
Yeah. 4 touchdowns, 3 picks. So basically, you can say he threw 6 touchdowns. So he basically threw 6 touchdowns, right?
Well, he said one of the picks was not his fault, but the other one was.
But it's still on his stats, so he basically threw 6 touchdowns.
Only threw 4. But he had 361 yards, but he threw the ball 47 times. Yeah, Alvin Kamara, the running game completely dead.
You jumped right in my mind. How you know I was going to ask you about Alvin Kamara?
Well, I mean, Alvin Kamara. When you think of the New Orleans Saints, isn't Alvin Kamara one of the names that immediately comes to mind?
Pretty much.
Yeah, 11 carries, 49 yards.
That's it. That's all.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Mark Ingram Jr. 4 carries for 6 yards.
Just ain't the same, is it? Just not the
nope.
same. Well. That was Thursday Night Football. And unfortunately for me, that means we got to move on to a very interesting something that happened after this game. Like literally after the game.
Mm-hmm.
Literally after the game.
Literally.
Which pissed me off.
Well, okay, yeah, because it goes against a team that obviously your Rams have a difficult time against, but I'm not sure if I would have been too pissed off about it, but...
Say Diggy, what's good, buddy? Good, thank you for joining in. But,
welcome to the show.
Yeah, Snowman's watching. He's going to be very happy with this one. Panthers trading star Christian McCaffrey to 49ers.
Well, the Panthers got a huge package of draft picks.
Yeah, I'm about to read the article right here. The San Francisco 49ers are sending 2nd, 3rd, and 4th round picks in the 2023 draft and a 5th round pick in the 2024 draft to the Carolina Panthers for star running back Christian McCaffrey, sources tell ESPN out of Sheffield on Thursday night. Now I'm pretty sure Bearman saw what I posted the very next day.
Yeah, you weren't happy about it.
You know, John saw it too. See, but the people are getting it mixed up and wrong. Even though I'm in my Rams, because they think I am mad because Christian McCaffrey is not a Ram.
Well, he was actually linked with the Rams. I mean, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Christian McCaffrey was linked with a possible trade to the likes of the Broncos, the Buffalo Bills, the Los Angeles Rams. I think also the Washington Commanders and the Eagles were also part of the mix.
So, but here's the thing. In my post, Bearman, did I say anything about Christian McCaffrey becoming around?
Well, hold on. Look at that. Yeah, it says he's always been cussing like Samuel L. Jackson since he heard about the trade. Yeah.
Talking about,
I'd imagine somebody said, I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
But have you ever heard, you listen to my Ramley talk show, have I ever talked about Christian McCaffrey becoming around?
Nope.
Have I ever mentioned Christian McCaffrey becoming around?
Not that I recall.
Yeah, did I even post about Christian McCaffrey becoming around?
No.
Exactly. So it's not.
I never saw it from you, but some of these other sources said that. See, that's why honestly, the most serious source I could have taken into strong consideration and probably would have been Denver.
See, that's how I know I can post something and people don't know how to read it. Because in my post, I didn't say nothing about Christian McCaffrey coming around. What did I say in my post? I put Christian McCaffrey is a 49er. I hate the 49ers, correct?
Yeah.
We already got obliterated by them on Monday Night Football and back in week 4. Now we just got to beat Christian McCaffrey with his old team in Carolina this past Sunday. And then when we come off our bye week, we got to play both of them together. If y'all pay attention and listen to the things that I say and the things that I post, you would know I wasn't talking about Christian McCaffrey coming around. If it would have happened, it would have been interesting. We're going to trade Cam Akers for Christian McCaffrey. That wasn't going to happen.
I mean, I already knew there was no way you were going to mention McCaffrey because when we talked about it a couple weeks ago, you told me specifically that if they mentioned the Rams and these sources that I had, you told me to spare you. To spare you the publicity attempts by these sources.
What we gonna give up for Christian McCaffrey? You see what San Fran gave up?
Well, here's the problem too. It's not so much what could have the Rams given up for McCaffrey, but you know what? The biggest problem with the Rams is the offensive line. So how would it have worked? Right?
I'm not mad because he's not around. I'm mad because he's in my damn division. And not all the teams is the 49ers.
Wait, how many people are how many people think that you're mad that he's not with Los Angeles?
If I go to these Ram Facebook groups and show you, you'd be like, wow, they really thought he was talking about Chris McCaffrey going around. I have never said Chris McCaffrey.
So we're talking a laundry list, right?
Pretty much.
Okay. But seriously, John kindly reminds us, but seriously, see, John would actually strongly agree with this point. The fact that the Rams' offensive line is so bad, why would you want to get Christian McCaffrey if you have no offensive line?
Hell, McCaffrey got one of the best offensive lines now.
Yeah, and somehow they believe that McCaffrey is what San Francisco needs to win the Super Bowl.
That doesn't help me at all. In a division where the Rams, the Seahawks, and the 49ers are all 3-3.
Well, for McCaffrey, this is a bit of a homecoming, you know?
Yeah, he played at Stanford. It's not that far from Santa Clara.
Yep.
So I'm just trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
But before we go, who do you think won this trade?
San Francisco.
Really?
I know everybody's looking at the draft pick. Oh, a second, third, and a fourth round in this year's upcoming draft. Now you get a fifth round for next year's draft. Dude, how many times have people said San Fran is just that one piece away from the Super Bowl?
mean, the problem with Carolina is they don't have a quarterback.
So I'm just trying to figure out what the hell's going on here. Yeah, he'd have been great with the Rams. Yes, I agree with you, John. But guess what? My old line's been beaten up since the offseason. Every game we had a different starting lineman on the offensive line every game. So I'm trying to figure out where does Kiss McCarthy fit in this that I don't know. I don't see it. Okay. I really don't see it. But
see, I'm glad Johnny brought that up because some people are comparing this to the 1989 Herschel Walker trade. And the Cowboys traded Herschel Walker to the Vikings, and the Vikings literally this is obviously before our time, but we know what the Vikings gave the Cowboys, and we know how what ended up with the Cowboys with that trade. But no, comparing this trade to the Herschel Walker trade, no, it's not even close.
Yeah, it's not. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this newly affair reunion goes with one Christian McCaffrey and Kyle Shanahan with that ridiculous running game that they have. So we're gonna take a break right here, and when we come back, we're gonna dive into the weekend ahead. We'll be right back.
Paint Train Pipe Bomb Productions and the Playmakers blog are now both partnered with Fanatics. Fanatics is now your new home for all fan merchandise from the MLB, the NFL, the NBA, the NHL, MLS, NASCAR, WWE, international soccer leagues, and golf. Check out the links below for everyday deals on fanatics.com.
All right, welcome back to ArchRivals Football, and it's time to dive into the week ahead there, man. You ready to dive into tomorrow and Monday Night Football, sir?
Yeah, let's do this.
And just for the hell of it, let's go ahead and get this out the way. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers struggling as they are struggling mightily right about now. Guess what? They get to play the Carolina Panthers, who we just talked about got rid of Christian McCaffrey. Go ahead, Bearman.
It's just been how bad of a year is it for Brady? Not only on the field, but not only in the personal life, but on the field too.
Everything's running together.
Mm-hmm. And apparently him yelling at the offensive line, Stephen A. Smith obviously wanted to talk about it, but Stephen A. Smith really had to make it a bit controversial. If I don't know if you saw it, but Tampa's they still got a defense, but that offense is just I don't know.
John says the Buccaneers are kicking the Panthers' ass. You would think so. They should.
I mean, they should, but
I don't see why not. I mean, I don't think there's a better gift to have right now than a team who just traded their star player, and you got the GM coming out saying, "Oh no, we're not giving up on the season. That's because they traded Chris McCaffrey." Who else y'all got?
Well, speaking of Carolina, aren't they exploring trading options for another player?
That I didn't hear that. Well, I don't know what's so sweet. I didn't hear that.
No. I mean, they traded who they traded right? Anderson. Didn't they trade Anderson to the Cardinals?
To the Cardinals.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just saying. It's gonna be interesting to see. Sid Dickey said Brady's pretty much tarnished his legacy by coming back. What's he trying to prove?
Yeah, I mean, he should have stayed retired.
He got beat by the Rams because Matthew Stafford took his soul. He wanted payback. He wanted one more go around, and he come to find out, yeah, you stayed way too long, and it's costing you in your personal life as well. This is what happens when you stay 1 year too long. All right, I guess we're gonna go across the board Tampa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next on the docket for our 1 o'clock slate. Oh, we're going to Jacksonville. Oh, we're going to my neck of the woods on. Ooh. Good old Jacksonville, Florida. Duval, as the Jaguars are hosting the surprising 5-1 New York Football Giants. I don't think Bearman thought he would see this. So quickly.
Giants are gonna be 6-1.
Oh, he ain't even wasting no time. The Giants. Damn.
I mean, what are the Jacksonville Jaguars doing right so far this season?
Okay, well, for the past weeks, the quarterback hasn't turned the ball over, and the defense has been playing well. And then last week, the quarterback doesn't turn the ball over, and the defense gets torched. I see your point.
Mm-hmm. And
somehow
the Jaguars are actually favored.
It's in Jacksonville. John says he's going with the Giants. Jaguars are going to look wrong, or they'll have a hard time against the sneaky Giants defense.
I mean, they were actually able to beat Baltimore, but let's be honest, everybody's now saying Baltimore really is overrated now, especially Lamar Jackson.
We did see an uncharacteristic Lamar Jackson, didn't we? Did we not?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Do I want to go Jacksonville? Do I want to go Giants? Matter of fact, these both the teams I said were going to play better than what we thought. The Jaguars should, and we both agreed the Jaguars should have a better record than what they have, but quarterback play has been hurting them. Jacksonville at home, Giants playing good ball.
I've already got the Giants.
I know you already got the Giants. This is surprising me. Yeah, I'm gonna go Giants. But something tells me Jaguars might pull this one out. And you know
the Jaguars, they might start off strong, but
all right, let's leave my city and go to the city of Queens, Cincinnati, Ohio. All right, we have the AFC reigning champions at home hosting a team with the record of 3-3, beloved by my sister, the Atlanta Falcons. We have Marcus Mariota versus Joe Burrow. We got a battle of birds and felines, Bearman.
Yeah, Falcons team that beat San Francisco soundly.
Yeah, that was very surprising. Didn't see that coming. I don't think anybody saw that coming.
Both teams are 3-3.
Yep.
And Cincinnati had to rally to beat New Orleans.
Yep, they did. With the Cincinnati Tiger duo of Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow.
Mm-hmm. This could be anybody's game, really, between Atlanta and Cincinnati.
How you feeling?
I think Jamar Chase is going to have a good game. So I think I'm going Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. I'm going Cincinnati too.
And John, mentions Atlanta's a team that's put up a fight in 6 straight games. There's no denying it.
They put up a fight in every game they have played so far. But I think the Bengals are coming around now. They're starting to come around now. If they can stay healthy, Bengals should look like the Bengals that we're supposed to look at. All right, now we're going to move on. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, boy.
Landover, Maryland, as the Commanders who put Carson Wentz on IR. That's breaking.
Tyler Heineke.
Oh, by the way, Carson Wentz will not be playing against the Colts nor the Eagles this season because he's on IR.
How long is he out for? 4 to 6 weeks?
When you get put on IR, that's a minimum of 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So he ain't gonna be. He gets to avoid both of his former teams. Ain't that something?
So what's wrong with the Packers in a nutshell?
Offense. offense.
Is it Aaron Rodgers?
How many points they outscoring the game?
I mean, they got beaten bad by the Jets.
And it was at Lambeau Field.
Yes, it was.
I'm just curious. What's the average they are scoring with this damn offense? What's the average? We talking about Aaron freaking Rodgers. You know that guy that Stephen A. Smith calls a bad man.
Well, before this loss to the Jets, they had scored 20+ points in 2 consecutive games. And before that, they beat the Bucks 14-12.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, my boy MJ with Third Down Thursdays, he says he's done with the Packers. I'm pretty sure if they win tomorrow, I'm sure he might have a bit of second thought.
They lost to the Jets. Jets enjoy the season. Yes, we have a new name for the Jets now.
Might as well now, but
we have to honor them. They are playing well, so we have to honor them. Correct? We have to honor them. They playing well. We didn't see it coming, but we have to honor them. I want to know though, what is this offense averaging, man? This is crazy. Let's see here. Wow.
Hey, John, guess who just came in the room?
Uh-oh.
And I'm being stared at by it.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's. Let me shut up.
So Taylor Heineke. I don't know how many times if I said Tyler, but I said Taylor Heineke. Well, of course, we'll all remember when he came this close from beating Tampa in the playoffs in 2020.
I'm gonna beat the goat.
Sometimes I feel like Taylor Heineke may be such an underappreciated, underrated talent.
Yeah, Ryan McCarthy is a Giants fan, is a Jets fan. He should be happy and just enjoy the season. The Packers are scoring 17.8 points per game. 17.8. Does that sound like a Green Bay Packers team that you know?
Nope.
You know how many points the Commanders are scoring? And yes, I said Commanders. 17 a game.
So two bad offenses on the same gridiron.
You know how many points the Commanders defense give up a game? 22.5. Green Bay, 20.5.
So bad offenses and bad defenses all on the same field.
Lord have mercy. But he is a bad man, so damn it, he got to show up sooner or later. So give me Aaron Rodgers.
I tell you what, I'm going Green Bay, but if Aaron Rodgers has a bad game, he'll truly be a bad man, if you know what I mean.
And not the bad man.
Nope.
Just plain bad.
Yep.
All right, let's get out of this messy of a game. All right, where we going next? Oh, we have an AFC South Showdown. Who's going to take command of the AFC South?
Okay, good. He's gone.
The Indianapolis Colts are at Nashville to take on the Tennessee Titans. Did they already faced off once before already?
Yep.
Who won that game?
Oh boy, it's been bad. It was Tennessee.
Damn. Tennessee won. Goddamn. So now it's round 2.
Jonathan Taylor made me regret, drafting him and placing him in the starting lineup.
Yeah, so it's the rematch. We got the Colts 3-2-1, and the Titans 3-2 coming off their bye week, and the King ain't playing no more. The King's already over 400 yards through 5 games. Jonathan Taylor, who was the one who won the rushing title because the King was injured, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Guess how many yards he has on the year?
How many?
328. And he played one more game, didn't he? No, he was out for one game. So they played the same amount of games. He missed the game already. You have Mike Ryan on one end and Ryan Tannehill on the other. All right, Bearman, I hate to do this to you, but we never played my game since this season started, but we're going to play it. Ladies and gentlemen, who are we taking? Matt Ryan or Ryan Tannehill? Bearman got that look like I don't even want to pick.
I don't. Because, Jonathan Taylor hasn't done me any favors in fantasy football.
Now you know how I felt when we kept doing them damn Thursday night games.
Ryan Tannehill.
Ryan Tannehill.
A fellow Texan.
Jonathan Taylor or the King?
I'm going the King because Jonathan Taylor hasn't just not lived up to expectations.
I say the look on your face says the King already. All right. Which defenses do we like better, the Titans or the Colts?
They're both not good.
You got a point on that one. Okay. So we'll call it a pick 'em.
Well, I guess you go with Tennessee. And Tennessee is on a 3-game winning streak after that 41-7 loss to Buffalo.
And finally, are we taking Frank Wright or Mike Vrabel?
Vrabel.
And so it's Tennessee across the board.
Yep.
We're going Titans to sweep the Colts and take command of the AFC South. All right, next on the docket. It's the return of the deck. Return of the deck. Return of the deck. Dak Prescott is back for the Dallas Cowboys as they are home in good old the billion-dollar playpen known as AT&T Stadium. And who comes rolling in? Ooh, coming off a bye week, by the way. It's the Detroit Lions.
The team with the worst defense in the league. Especially the worst running defense.
It's Lions Cowboys. Let's see here.
There is no excuse whatsoever for Dallas not to win this game. I already said that on Cowboys Talk. And I said, if you got to run the ball 90% of the time, then do it. You're going against the worst rushing defense in the league. And I already asked if, because with the play calling from Kellen Moore, how much of a difference is it going to make whether who's under center?
Bearman's about to lose his mind. I'm going to read these stats to you.
You got to run the ball.
You want the Lions stats or you want the Cowboys first?
Okay, well, the Cowboys defense, I know the defense. Well, the defense they need redemption, okay? Because believe it or not, Detroit actually has a good offense. Detroit might not be the best team, but they might have the worst defense. The offense is a different story. So go ahead and give the stats. Start off with Detroit.
Detroit. Points per game, 28. Points per allowed per game, 34.
Which is also worse in the league.
That's -6. Detroit. Total offense. All right, total yards. This is the offense. Total yards, 423.6 yards per game. Passing yards, 272.2. Rushing yards, 151.4. That's a damn good offense. Yards allowed. We're going to the defense now. Defense-wise. Passing yards allowed, 269.6. Rushing yards allowed, 167.6.
Yep, worst rushing defense right there.
Cowboys. Points per game, 18.3. Points allowed per game, 16.3. Plus
I
two.
think that makes them. I think that makes them third. I think that's third in the league if I'm correct.
Plus 2 Cowboys. So Detroit is -6. Cowboys is +2. All right, offense. Total yards, 311.2. Passing yards, 192.3. Rushing yards, 118.8. Can we just say they did have a backup quarterback? And so, wasn't really much emphasis on the passing game. It was more just manage the ball, don't turn it over, and let the defense do their job correctly. Is that a fair assessment there, man?
For the Cowboys?
Yes.
Yeah, because defense is going to have to step up because the Cowboys' defense has actually excelled at inflicting overwhelming pressure on the opposing quarterback. And Jared Goff, as we know, if he's under pressure, that doesn't lead to good results, does it, Darnell? I mean, you ought to know that because this goes back in his days in the City of Angels.
I'm looking for it. I'm not looking in the past. I'm looking for it.
Yeah.
I'm looking for it.
So that being said, look, but Detroit's coming in with a lot of players missing. Okay, but still, I mean, with Hutchinson, the tight end, and St. Brown, I mean, those are logical weapons too, and they'll be there. So the Cowboys' defense is going to have to step it up. They need to sack the quarterback, inflict pressure. They got to keep Jared Goff out of any comfort zones at all costs. The offense is going to have to score touchdowns. If the Cowboys' defense can force turnovers, Dallas needs to turn those turnovers into points. And I'm talking 6 points, not 3.
Teresa,
but again, I'm basically dead set that the Cowboys probably will have to run the ball a whole lot more. But again, if it works, you don't abandon it. If the running game is working out well, you keep going.
Okay. I think I missed the game.
I mean, let's be honest. If I'm a receiver and our offense is going against the worst rushing defense and we ran the ball most of the time and we won the game huge, I don't care. I look at it like, okay, I didn't do much and I'm getting paid for it. All right.
I'm doing good, Tracy. I'm doing very good, Teresa. I'm doing good. Woo!
Cleveland and Baltimore.
Bearman's doing great too, but he's looking forward to a dominant Dallas team Sunday. And if he don't get a dominant Dallas team Sunday, he's going to be very upset.
Well, speaking of that, you know how YouTube just recently introduced a new feature about creating short video. I don't know why they call it shorts. It's kind of weird, but I might do a 60-second rant, honestly. Who knows?
No, boy.
I mean,
the big crab cake. We're going back to the state of Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland, to be exact. A AFC North showdown, round 1 between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Let's see here. What are we looking at here, man? We know Cleveland is struggling with Jacoby Brissett and not Deshaun Watson. As the three of us was expecting to see what happened. Nope. I think I was the only one who expected the Cleveland to fall down. Why y'all two picked on that running game.
And guys, going against a Baltimore team with one of the worst secondaries in the league.
We have a 2-4 Browns team versus a 3-3 Ravens team, and Lamar Jackson. He needs to get last game out of his mouth very quickly. Because you're the reason why the Giants won the game. You're literally the reason why the New York Football Giants are 5-1 and not 4-2.
That interception, that tells the story, doesn't it?
Like, there's no way in the hell you should have threw that ball. No way. But nevertheless, here comes the Cleveland Browns, still with the running game of Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. No J.K. Dobbins for the Baltimore Ravens.
Well, he's out for a while, isn't he?
He's out for a while. We talking 4 to 6 weeks worth.
That's almost the rest of the season.
So, Mr. Bearman, you have Bronny DF on one side, and you have a struggling Lamar Jackson on the other side. Where do you lean?
Well, see, I wish right now I was kind of the same method of thinking as Mr. John Mesak, because John Mesak says that the Ravens will take out their frustration against Cleveland. And I wish I could say that, but that's the problem. Baltimore's got a lot of problems too. So another game with both teams have a lot of issues. I would honestly say this is a game where I really do not want to pay attention to, but the job clearly says otherwise. And it is at home. But as far as I don't even know where to go right now. Do I just go Baltimore because they're at home?
That's your choice.
I mean, okay, but here's the thing. So Baltimore, don't be surprised if Baltimore jumps out and it kind of looks as though they're closing in on the win, and then don't be surprised if another screw up happens.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's Lamar Jackson, we have to breach out the subject. So Lamar Jackson, it seems that you've been all figured out, homie.
Damn, why you gotta be home?
I mean,
I
hey,
believe
the
that's
Giants
the
certainly
last.
figured it. The Giants certainly had him all figured out last week.
I'm pretty sure that's the last of the 1 o'clock game. That means we'll be getting into the 4 o'clock hour. And to begin the 4 o'clock hour, two teams who have bye weeks gets to play each other. The Houston Texans are in the Sin City to face off against the Las Vegas Raiders. And the two teams that have been one team who's playing the way that we thought they would be playing. And the other team who I think Ricky and Bearman could choke somebody on that team, like Homer Simpson choke Bart Simpson, they'll do it.
No, the alter ego will, not me.
So we have the Houston Texans 1-3-1 versus the Raiders who are 1-4. Ouch! Does that sting a bit? 1-4.
Yeah.
Both teams come off a bye week, Bearman, so both teams are rested. They both had time to prepare for each other. So it's yours.
Is Devontae suspended for this game, or is he playing?
That's a good question. I didn't hear nothing about Devontae.
I haven't heard anything. I didn't hear anything
about him being suspended or anything.
I don't see anything. I don't see anything here. And the NFL hasn't even really said anything about it, as of late. So Las Vegas better get the job done. I mean, I still have to live with the fact that I picked Las Vegas to win the damn division.
You did. You damn sure did.
I mean, hey, I'm not backing out of that.
Well, Derek Carr, Josh McDaniels, if it's not now, then when? I'll put in the words Bearman was trying to say. If not now, then when? Him and Ricky both picked the Raiders to win this damn division. Right now, you're at the bottom, looking up to the three teams. Surprisingly, the Denver Broncos, but they ain't been doing crap anyway. You can ask John Mesak himself.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to the Broncos yet.
We about to, because that's the next game up. I already know it.
Yeah, so I'm glad that John's here now.
So trust me, Josh McDaniels, Derek Carr, y'all better figure it out. If y'all can't beat Houston, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen if y'all don't beat Houston. It's Houston. It's Houston. Okay. Now, Mr. John Mesak, let's go to the Mile High City, sir, because it is the Denver Broncos versus the New York Jets. Jets enjoy the season. What's the Jets record there, man? Is it 4-2, 5-2?
Yep.
Which one? I can't recall.
4-2.
4-2. Oh, hold on. Wait. Did some breaking news took place today?
Yep.
Trying to remember what the news was. Break Rippin is starting for the Broncos, not Russell Wilson.
Would it have really made a difference? Although Brett Ripien is 1-0 against the Jets in his career.
Not against this Jets, though. Not against this Jets team, though. This Jets team.
See, Ricky's probably loving it because Ricky picked the Jets, right from the beginning to beat the Broncos. So with this particular situation right now, yeah, Ricky's got to be loving it.
He's conceded. He conceded.
Hey, give him credit. Hey, he's keeping his end of the deal. But seriously, would it have made a difference even if Russell Wilson was playing?
Well, maybe. Who knows? But I am going with the Jets. Now that Westbrook
Yeah, I gotta go Jets.
I'm going Jets. Just enjoy the season. I'm going Jets. Ooh, this is great. Oh boy. I'm looking forward to a video next week. I don't know when, but I'm looking forward to a video next week. I can't wait to plaster that mug everywhere. Don't worry, I sent him a gift for Justin Jefferson doing it, so he should learn from the best, okay? All right, let's go to the full 25 slate because we're going to SoFi Stadium because it is the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. And coming out the gate before I even say anything else, you know where I'm going. So it's not even a question of who I'm picking. You know who I'm picking. Damn it, Justin Herbert. Can you find Mike Williams for me, please? Can you act like Justin Herbert? Because last week, I don't know what the hell got into you when it came to the Broncos defense, but your ass didn't want to go down the field. You were scared to throw the damn ball down the field. You playing the Seattle Seahawks. You should be able to get the ball down the field in this damn game. Okay? Go ahead, Birdman.
There's really no reason why the Los Angeles Chargers shouldn't win. I mean, Geno Smith might be actually doing a whole lot better, but Chargers got to get it together. And Keir's right there. Yeah, Herbert's got to find Williams.
Bravo, man. You finally joined us, and your team happened to be on the damn bad week.
Hey, Mark.
Ooh, John's picking Seattle. John, why is you picking Seattle? I'm curious.
Uh,
Why are you picking Seattle? That's what I want to know. That's interesting. Because Bearman don't believe in the Seahawks anyway, so he picking the Chargers. Let me just see. But game of the week. You ready for game of the week, Bearman?
San Francisco versus Kansas City.
Yes, sir. Santa Clara. Chris McCaffrey is back home.
Super Bowl rematch.
He's rocking the Niners uniform. They still got Deebo Samuel and George Kittle. Jimmy Garoppolo's still the quarterback. Here comes Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, and the Kansas City Chiefs. America's game of the week, 425 Fox. You did say Super Bowl rematch, right? Who won that game, by the way?
Kansas City.
Who was the quarterback?
Patrick Mahomes.
Who was the quarterback for the 49ers?
Jimmy G.
Who was the head coach for the 49ers?
Kyle Shanahan.
Who's the head coach for the Kansas City Chiefs?
Andy Reid.
So the only difference is there's no Tyreek Hill for Kansas City, and we have a Chris McCaffrey for the 49ers.
Yep.
San Fran needs this game to go to 4-3. While the Chiefs are sitting at 4-2 on the season.
Yeah.
Want to get a taste out of their mouths after taking the L to the Buffalo Bills in last week's game of the week. John's going Chiefs, fair man.
Well, since the 49ers defense is banged up, they lost to Atlanta. I mean, I'm not sure how they can do against Kansas City, but I got Kansas City.
He's going KC. Man, y'all some good friends. Y'all some very good friends. Y'all know what I'm suffering through, and you say the 49ers still gonna lose. Thank you. I appreciate it. But Bearman, I'm thinking San Francisco.
All right.
I'm going San Fran. They at home. Oh, and that leads us to Sunday Night Football. South Beach. Bearman did say he always wanted to go to South Beach. But I don't think he wanted to go to see this game, though. Guess what? We had the Dolphins hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. Is that Stephen Waldman, who has joined us? Bearman, I know you hate to hear this, but I have to say the facts correctly. We have a returning Kenny Pickett from concussion protocol, and we have a returning Tua Tagovailoa from concussion protocol.
Oh boy.
2 quarterbacks who took concussions. Both have returned in concussion protocol. Both teams will be looking forward to this matchup. It is Sunday Night Football with Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth. So, Bearman, you want to go with the steer curtain, or you want to go waddle? By the way, what has Jalen Waddle been in for the past couple of games?
Well, Pittsburgh just beat Tampa.
Surprisingly.
As far as Miami goes, well, I'm not sure how rusty Tua is or how things are going to go. I think I have to go Pittsburgh.
He's going Pitt.
But I really doubt that they're really going to squish the fish.
Thank you for telling the world my pick. I'm taking the Dolphins. We gonna water down in South Beach. Okay. They got their quarterback back. And John agrees with me. Not trusting a rookie against the Dolphins. Especially a rookie coming off from concussion too.
So is Pickett the starter?
Yeah.
All right.
Huh. Yep, and that just brings us to one more game. Monday Night Football. Foxborough, Massachusetts as Bill Belichick and I believe I'm returning Matt Jones, but nothing has been confirmed because it's Bill Belichick. He doesn't confirm anything. He just makes you sit there and look stupid. But a possible returning Matt Jones against Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears. For those of you who don't like this Detroit Aikman and Joe Buck anyway, I'm pretty sure you don't want to watch this damn game anyway, because who wants to see Justin Fields get obliterated by Bill Belichick, which pretty much tells you who wants it. Bearman.
Patriots.
Yeah, it's a bad game. This is a terrible game. I close Monday, so I won't be able to watch the game anyway, so that might save me. It's just terrible. Why? Why on Monday Night Football? Nobody wants to see the Bears in prime time. We don't want to see the win, but we understand the win is Bill Belichick, okay? But, yeah. Didn't I tell you these primetime games this week was not tasteful? But, hey, Andy Dalton did give us something to talk about throwing 2 pick sixes back-to-back drives. Genius.
Yeah, that he did.
Genius. But, hey, that's all we have for today's show. All right, Bearman, you got any last words for the people before we get up out of here?
I just hope that Dallas gets the damn job done so they can spare me the have to go to the Bearman-like rants.
What? How much do they need to beat the Detroit by for you to feel comfortable for one single day in life?
A certain amount, but I want to see the offense and the defense be highly productive.
What is that amount?
By at least 10 points.
Okay, 10 points. What? Really? I thought it'd be more than that. Okay.
Hey, Detroit's offense is pretty good.
He wants a 10-point victory. for him to feel comfortable.
I said at least 10 points.
I said you want a 10-point victory to feel comfortable for once in your damn life.
You should say, well, you forgot to say at least, because that's what I said.
Okay, that's why I didn't put the at least like that. 10 points. Either they get the 10 points or they don't. You gotta get the 10 before you get to anything else. As long as it's double digits, okay? Is that better for you? As long as it's double digits.
All right.
If it ain't double digits, Bearman would probably be cussing his ass off. Even if the Cowboys win. Cowboys will never be perfect for them, man. You don't worry. They'll always be applauding the team. Always.
Always.
There's nothing you can do about it. You just have to accept it and move forward.
And Mark said bad game, so I'm not sure what he's referring to.
That Monday night game. So for that man down there in the good old state of Texas, where everything's bigger in Texas, the bear man Al-Kazzaz, I am the playmaker, Darnell. Sallins said, and we'll be seeing you guys Tuesday to recap all the shenanigans that take place in week 7 of the NFL season. Catch y'all later.
You've just experienced ArchRivals Football Season 4. Click that like button and subscribe so you'll be notified when a new Arch episode is live on the air. Check out our sponsor links down below for everyday deals on Fanatics, NFLshop.com, and Points.com. Need merch? Check out www.paintrainpipebomb.threadless.com for quality merch at amazing prices. Tune in again next time for ArchRivals Football Season 4.